And that was The Darkest World by Demons. You can find it and more songs like it on ocremix.org. I actually looked it up this time because I was always forgetting whether it was .com or .org, but it is in fact ocremix.org. Lots of good music on there. It's always what I'm playing before we start the streams. Hello and welcome. We're going to play some more Dark Souls today in case that wasn't obvious by the screen behind me. So, yesterday, after we ended our stream, I didn't really make much progress yesterday. I mean, I didn't play very long yesterday, but I was kind of just like bashing my head against the wall trying to figure out which direction to go, and we tried taking on the Hydra, and I couldn't really figure it out. And I was like, there's got to be some kind of like strategy or some way to like cheese this. And so I decided to try some tactics, I guess you could say, off stream, so I wasn't wasting time on stream doing that. And I found a decent way. There's kind of like this little, I'm sure people who've played Dark Souls a lot know all about this, but there's like a little rock down there next to the water. And I found out you can kind of hide behind it and it'll block most of the hits. If you hold up your shield, you can absorb the one hit that might get through, or like the splash from one of them. So we're going to try doing that today and see if we can take care of this Hydra. So let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? Got ourselves a little progress, maybe open up a new zone. We are all the way back here, which isn't a huge deal. I'm always trying to think, do I want to go... I guess... Oh yeah, and we found that other boss. I was back at like the starting area. I don't know if I really want to take him on yet. So, first off, let's do this. Second off, let's go to our little elevator up here. I think it's going to be our fastest way back to that zone. I'd also talked about going through the graveyard and seeing where that leads me. We'll go take out this Hydra first, though. We'll see where our time leads us today. I guess it's the wrong way. And just straight on through. I don't imagine this guy has finished the thingy-majigger that he was gonna craft for us from that ember. I don't know how long it takes, or if there's some sort of moment I'm supposed to have passed before he finishes the weapon. Or maybe I just have to die. Because we talked about it a little bit in some previous streams, that time is a bit fuzzy in Dark Souls. Like when you sit down at a bonfire, kind of an immeasurable amount of time is supposed to have passed, whether it's a short time or a very long time. That's the whole reasoning behind why there's enemies back every time you rest at a bonfire, because theoretically you could have been resting there for a really long time. Plus when you pass between the fog walls, that could also be a passage of time. But let's see what he has to say. Try a blacksmith. That's not what I want. Talk.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
No. You said you were gonna build a thing for me. Let's see if I can reinforce my Drake sword. I'm pretty sure I need like a dragon scale for that. And a bunch of souls. I need 10,000 souls. And a dragon scale. That'll be nice when we can do that. It'll bump up our damage by 20. I don't know if I need a dragon scale for every single reinforce. Modify equipment? No weapons for ascension. I don't know what that specifically...
Where are you off to?
Well, you got nothing for me, so what am I gonna hang around here for? I'll have to worry about this friend in here. I guess we do have a bunch of different areas we could go. It's just some of the directions I feel like I'm not particularly strong enough for. The graveyard, I feel like it's about the strength that I I'm like at strength, you know? Those little Drake guys that we found. Where were they? They were through that cave at the bottom of the cliff. They were super tough. I just felt like my damage wasn't really up to par for fighting those guys. Now, did I already pass this? I think... Yeah, okay, so I don't actually need to go very far. I almost did it again. I almost ran all the way in. What am I doing? That's not... Whoops. I forgot it immediately. Okay. Yeah, that was... My bad, I got in a hurry. Alright, good start. That's fine. Our souls will be there for us when we get back. Oh yeah, and we bought ourselves some sorceries last time. Found out they're kind of, I don't want to say worthless, but they're not very good if your intelligence is as low as mine is. Both real life and in game, you know. Just ignore those guys. They're of no concern to me. Well, my microphone is back, but unfortunately my game audio is still MIA. I don't know why this keeps happening with my audio interface. It only seems to happen when I'm recording. Like, I've tried to troubleshoot the exact reason why it happens, but like it only happens when I'm running OBS. And I don't know why. And unfortunately with Dark Souls, it requires me to completely exit the game and then reboot it back up in order to get my audio back. Quit. I never, when it comes to games that you can only autosave, I never actually Alt F4, because I don't know if sometimes it saves on exit, you know, and I'd rather not Alt F4 and lose a bunch of progress, you know. That's fine. Thankfully, we weren't too far away from a bonfire or at any critical junction in the game that audio was going to be necessary for. I need to do some Googling, figure out what's going on with it. I might be, I can't imagine, it's not like a short or anything like that in my USB cord, because it's not, I'm just sitting here, it's like, none of the cords are wiggling or anything. It does seem, usually I just reach back, turn off my audio interface and turn it back on. It also works if I just unplug the USB cord and then plug it back in, which leads me to believe that it might be something on the Windows side that's causing problems. Like the driver crashing or something, I don't know, but there hasn't been, like I went and checked to see if there's like a driver update for my Focusrite or something, but there hasn't. Maybe I need to, I'd contact, I don't know, I'm not a fan of contacting customer support because generally they walk you through all the basic stuff and then they're like, well, I can't actually do anything remotely without having the device here, so do you want to send it in? Then it's like, okay, I gotta spend $15 to mail it in, and then either they're gonna tell me, yeah, it's broken, sorry, it's way out of warranty, there's nothing we can do, it's gonna cost another $15 to send it back, or something silly like that, and I did it again. I didn't actually need to run in here. I guess I need to collect my souls, so. I actually got my audio interface on Craigslist, so it's, even if I was the original owner, it would Even if it was within the original warranty period, it doesn't make any difference because of how I bought it. Warranties, unfortunately, do not transfer like that. Could be my USB ports. Now that I'm thinking about it. My computer's not too old. I mean, in terms of computer years, you know how fast technology ages. I guess you could say it's pretty old. I think I built this computer about 5 years ago. It was somewhere around 5 years ago. And in, you know, computer years, that's quite a long time. And I have had other USB issues. Like, I'll be just sitting here doing something like just like browsing the web, and you know that little chime that Windows does when you unplug or plug in a USB device? Occasionally, I'll just randomly hear that. And I don't know why. It sounds like USB drivers just like failing or something. Plus, I think the USB ports broke one of the webcams I had. Like, for a while I was having... It wasn't an issue as much as it was the occasional occurrence in which my computer would just flat out blue screen. And it would foul up the boot table. I don't remember exactly what it's called. And I basically just did a restore. A couple of times I also would manage to use the boot repair. Hi, kitty. The boot fix command. I don't remember exactly what I did. You know what? You're a white cat on a black t-shirt and you're on my cord. Come on. Are you serious? He's like trying to lay down as I'm like trying to get this cord out from underneath him. No, stay away from the cords. Good grief. And like, I don't know if it was the USB port or the camera that was causing the blue screen, and then the eventual. Is it raining? What is this sound I'm suddenly hearing? Is it because my headphones are turned up louder? But anyways, I think I need to build myself a new computer. I kind of need a general upgrade as it is. My graphics, I have an NVIDIA 960, which does the job for most of my purposes. Alright, now I gotta take out all these nice guys first. But with the issues my motherboard has, plus on my case, I have some USB 3.0 ports, but it has a... Why does the game feel particularly loud right now? Is that just me? It feels incredibly loud. It's not turned up any louder in here. Do I need to turn it down in OBS? Okay, guys, don't kill me while I alt-tab, please. I'm just gonna doink that down just a little bit. But anyways, what I was saying is I have some USB 3.0 ports on my case itself, but the cord that runs and is supposed to plug into the USB 3.0 header on my motherboard, well, it just doesn't exist. My motherboard has a couple USB 3.0, but I bought the motherboard just as USB 3.0 was coming out, so it's still fairly new. And so having a 3.0 header, I guess, wasn't a priority. Ooh. One down. Looks like his friend from afar came over to join the glitch parade. Hey guys, over here, come on. Do you want to assist me here, boss? I mean, that kind of helps. That was the right area, but fortunately they weren't there. Oh, my elbow's itching. Come on. There comes one. No. No, don't. Stop licking my... Ow. Stop licking my hand, kitty. Now's not the time for licks. If I was the pyromancer, you guys would be dead already. Come on. Any other time this would be nice to have you guys glitched out, but not really right now. Whoa, he's coming in. Coming in hot. Found your way up here. Congrats. Now I can fight you mano a mano. Well, I staggered him. That never happens. Why did he stagger? Come on, your turn. I'm over here. Not happy with lap time, kitty? What's wrong? Oh, you just gotta readjust. Okay. Maybe if I lure him over this way a little bit. Now we can go up the hill and maybe he'll follow me. Is he gonna follow me? He's probably not gonna follow me. Come on. There you go. Woo. Woo. Don't make me waste my Estus charges. Thank you. Now we gotta take care of the guy way over in the corner. Which, honestly, is just easiest to lure him back and fight him on my own. When those trees get in the way, I can't really see what I'm fighting. Coming? Come on. Making me waste my charges again. Not really a fan of that. Okay, so anyways, about this whole wyvern boss thing. And a little monitoring window decided to stop for some reason. Am I still streaming? I'm still streaming. That's good. That's the important thing. Anyways, about this boss. So down by the river where the watermelons grow, there is a rock, which I'm going to hide behind like a little girl. When I say little girl, I mean the bravest little girl you have ever known. So here we are. This is what I call the rock strategy. No, that is not how it was working before. Okay, so see, I can block most of those hits. Now I just kind of have to stand here and tank the hits and wait for him to do his little dive, his little physical attack instead of this little water splash thing. So I can run up and start slashing off heads. And that's really the whole gist of this strategy. There, okay, so when he does that, I know he's going to jump at me. I gotta be careful of that one hit that came crashing right down next to me. I know if I get close enough, he'll do the head attack. Physical attack is what I call it, every single time, but it's somewhat random and unpredictable when there's all of his heads are up. So, okay. Alright, we got one of the heads. And luckily with each head we kill, he shoots out one less water blast. And it's just rinse and repeat. Takes a little while, but it's the easiest and most, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I think we got one there. It's the easiest and most consistent way to kill his heads. Without having to deal with dodging, without having to deal with stamina management. Like I said, it's cheese, but it's also Dark Souls. Cheese is the name of Dark Souls, I think. Or at least in terms of games like this. You know, as they say, if it's stupid but works, it ain't stupid. Probably one more hit in that head would have died. And let's find out if that's true. Yep. There we go, that head's down. Here it comes again. Whoop. Missed. Cool. Coming at me again. Probably maybe one more. If we can get one more head down, then we'll be good. And what I mean by that is we won't have to hide behind the rock. All right, there's that audio thing. I'm gonna have to deal without game audio until we defeat this guy, unfortunately. Which sucks because you kind of get the roar audio cue to know when he's going to do the little physical attack. I think here it comes. Yeah, there it is. The funny thing about the... Oh, he's coming again. I didn't... Without that audio cue. The funny thing is, the heads have a certain kind of angle that they shoot the little magical blast out. Come on one more time. Okay, that one's down. And it'll get to the point where if it's just like the outside heads, like the magical blast will actually just like hit on either side of you. Like maybe we'll see it here in a second. No, he's just gonna stick with the physical attacks? Okay. I don't have the audio cues to know whether I'm actually hitting them or not. So you can see how they're just over there on the side. If he does it again, no, it's physical attack. Am I hitting him? I actually hit him that time. Okay, that's good. Now, unfortunately, you can see that one head crosses over and kind of lands there left in the water. That's kind of a bit of a trouble because he rotates to follow you, so it'll always be to the left of you. And you got to do this weird thing in order to get it. I think I ended up killing it with magic on my pyromancer. Huh. It's kind of a cakewalk at this point. I can kind of hang out close enough to him that he'll never use his little hydro pump move. Unfortunately, as you can see, he's rotating to follow me, so every time I move to the right, he turns to follow me, so that one head will continually be to the right of me no matter... So I gotta kind of move to the left. Yeah, she actually got me with the splash that time. There we go. Now it's just the one head left. Now you can see what I was talking about, how the heads have kind of like their fixed direction. And like he'll always kind of smash his head down over there, and he'll always send his water gun to the right. I think if I'm this close though, he'll always do his physical attack. I don't know if he'll move close enough to actually hit me with that. Which is kind of annoying, because now if I start running to the right or to the left to go and hit his head, he'll turn to face me, so the head will always be over to the left. One thing you can do is kind of try and time your magic attacks. Get a heavy soul arrow. Of course, even that's not the best option. There's a little bit of randomness to where he lands. I don't know if I'm actually hitting him with any of this, because, you know, whole audio cue thing. I think I hit him that time. Roar, and then dive. Nope, that definitely hit the water. Oh, I can hit him when he's up there. Hey, we got him. And we got a dragon scale, which means we can upgrade our Drake sword. And that's how you cheese the water hydra. Actually, aren't all hydras water based? I don't know. So anyways, now we need to get back to the bonfire and restart the game so I can fix my audio. I wish the game was smart enough. Okay, there's nothing around here that's gonna kill me, I don't think. So if I just set down the controller, move some stuff around, get it out of the way here, tip over speakers, you know. Oh my gosh, I need to organize my desk. Ugh, get that out of the way. So if I just unplug my USB, which means you're not gonna hear me for a second. Okay, then we're back. Hopefully. I'm seeing audio levels. Does not fix the game, unfortunately. If I Alt-Tab... If I change audio devices, is that going to screw things up? What's my default set as? It still says the default device. Still know if I... Live troubleshooting always makes the best content, right? The problem is, it has to be live troubleshooting, because, you know, it doesn't... The problem never occurs otherwise. Like it doesn't happen on a regular basis. It only happens when I'm streaming. I wonder if OBS has something to do with it. And like the weird thing is, I don't think it's the audio interface itself. It makes me think that it's the USB, because like, so I have my mic going into the interface and I have my headphones plugged into the interface, so I hear myself back immediately, and I can tell if the interface just flat out dies, because then I stop hearing myself in my headphones. But I don't ever get that feedback stopped. Like I can always hear myself, even like when it dies on stream. So, I don't know. And plus I got, you know, little monitoring things, and just one of those weird bugs. Let's head back to the bonfire, I guess. I kind of want to explore it in the water though. But I need the audio. And in order to get the audio back, it means quitting the game. Maybe this weekend I'll just have a debugging stream. Like where I'm just going to play the game until the audio breaks, and then sit there and see if I can figure out if I can pinpoint the issue. Instead of trying to debug this, you know, when my goal is to actually play the game. Am I heading in the right direction? Yeah. I had originally thought it might have been Okami that was causing the problems because that was when it started. It was probably, honestly, back in December when I started having these problems. I went too far. It was when I was playing Okami, and you know, Okami, it's kind of an older game. It's just a port. And to be fair, Dark Souls is pretty old as well. Dark Souls 1, that is. So I wonder what's in the Wonder Ball. System event log. Do you suppose it's going to show me anything to do with my interface? I wonder if it's something else that's breaking it. Like, what if it's actually another one of my software that's trying to take priority of the interface, maybe? What happens if I open up the mix control? What does it show? It still shows audio coming through as normal, but unfortunately, game is not going to be restored. Maybe I need to restart my computer. I haven't restarted in quite a long time. Okay, well, like I said, maybe I'll work on it. I'll do a debug stream this weekend. For now, quick game. Alt F4. I'm pretty sure it's saved. If I'm back at the main menu, I'm pretty sure it's saved at that point. Reboot Dark Souls. Is my audio still gone? I guess we'll see here in a second. I think I might have accidentally... There we go. That was weird. I didn't hear the first little sound it makes. Back into the game. Okay, well, luckily we don't have to worry about killing the Drake again. Drake? Hydra. Because he's sort of like a little mini-boss thing. But there's 100% something in that water worth exploring. I think I remember seeing something up alongside the wall. Just checking to see if my interface was like overheating or something, but that is not the issue. Now we can fight these guys without having to worry about being hydro pumped up without getting the ultimate enema. Oops. Trees are not our friend. Oh good, all three of them at once. Oh. Could you guys like leave me alone, please? Ouch. Okay. Well, are you guys gonna follow me up here, huh? No, you're gonna get stuck in your little glitch corner. I guess I'll take one of you down with some soul arrows. Okay. Guess I'll use my last two on this guy. Fighting two of them at a time, melee, isn't that big of a deal. Woo! Ugh. Okay. The most annoying thing about these guys is that they just take so long to kill. Like, they're not that big of a threat, it's just they have such a long aggro range that there's no way to make it through here without drawing their attention. Uppercut, that's not something we see from these guys too often. And you're dead. Okay. Thank you for that. I kind of want to take the dragon scale back to the blacksmith and reinforce this, but I needed like 10,000 souls. So let's go explore the water and maybe farm some souls before we worry about even trying to reinforce this. I got the item that was over there, but I thought I remember seeing something over here out of the corner of my eye. Like a ladder. Hello. Where do you lead? Hold on, is there more stuff? If I walk out here too far, am I just gonna like die? That is the question. Now, I did pick up like an iron ring last time or something like that, didn't I? That's supposed to help you walking through swamps. And it helps you in water too. Well, that's nice. Whoa, getting a little bit of an echo. Oh, there's more of these guys. Wow, okay, so there's a lot more back here than I suspected. Well, the iron ring's gonna be like critical fighting these guys in this water. Now, are you a special one or are you just another ad to get in my way? You kind of look different. You kind of have a gold shimmer to you. Ugh. He seems like a little bit tougher, but maybe that's all in my head. Little icicles don't work very well in the water, do they? Come on. Ouch. Hurts a little bit. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal as soon as he gives us the opportunity. Definitely took a lot longer to kill. Oh! Hi! Did I save you or did I kill you? Oh good, I rescued you. I was a bit afraid that I was the one that would kill you.
I am deeply obliged.
Who are you, though?
I am Dusk of Ulysses.
Dusk?
I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long.
Okay.
So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing.
Sure.
My home, Ulysses, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Sure. Why not?
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature.
Wait, hang on a second.
Without a need, Pray summon me from my signature.
Engrave
Seems
what?
my
Where?
time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
What did I get? Did I get like a special sorcery or something? Where do I look at my sorceries? Well, that's not anything new. I didn't see any item come into my inventory. Right? Right? Am I tripping? Red Titanite chunk. I think I got that last time, didn't I? Maybe it comes into play at a later point in time? I feel like I need to go back into this cave and see if there's something else I'm missing in here. I do not see anything. So curious. I got a decent number of souls for freeing her. That's cool. Did I get a buff on anything? My stats all look the same. Of course, I don't remember what they were. But in general, item discovery? Was item discovery at 100? I think that's like 100% of the normal rate. So anything above 100, you get bonus item discovery or increased chance of finding items. Maybe anything under item discovery, 100 is less chance. Of course, nothing would probably drop it beneath 100. Humanity, faith. Was my humanity restored? Nope, still as ugly as ever. I got 10,000 souls. I can reinforce my Drake Sword now. I wonder if she shows back up at like the Firelink Shrine, or if someone else shows up at the Firelink Shrine that is beneficial. Someone shows up that has greater sorceries. I mean, it's not terribly... Maybe she did give me something, but because I wasn't high enough intelligence, I can't really see or use it. I guess let's go up this way. Climb the ladder to heaven, I suppose. Pretty impressive ladder for having not rotted away. I mean, as humid as you expect it to be, right next to a waterfall and that big old lake thing. We didn't check in that corner right behind where the Drake was, but I don't think anything was back there. At least from a distance, it doesn't look like there's any caves. Alright, let's take our time around these edges. Now, do you suppose there's an ambush here? Nope, we're good. Okay. Even got some souls. I'm guessing someone maybe fell off the cliff. What happened to them? Oh! Huh. Alright, I don't know what happened to you. Maybe someone fell from above. Darkroot Garden. Now it's curious. I figured I would be getting fairly close to the second bell by now, but maybe I'm not even heading in the right direction for the second bell. It's over this way. looks like a whole other zone. I hear one of those trees stalking me as well. Oh, you guys are a little bit tougher than I'm used to. So twice as many hits as the previous tree guys. Which means I'm getting to zones where I'm supposed to be. You know, if I'm 1 and 2 shotting guys, that probably means I'm, you know, out leveling the zone I'm in. It's supposed to have a certain level of difficulty, right? No jumping off cliffs like we did at the beginning. So what's over this way? Is this a shortcut to somewhere I've already been? Doesn't look familiar. Okay. That's a big scary looking bald cat rat thing. Okay. Whoa! I think I hit the wrong button. He is not a fan of me. And to be fair, it's a mutual feeling. Oh, wow, that's hard to dodge. Okay. Oh, and he's gonna kill me. He does have a leash, though, so I can kind of maybe cheese him. Hello. I'm over here. Come for me. Come on. Whoa, but he does roll all the way down. Okay. He stopped when he rolled the other time. Now I really wish I had some heavy soul arrows left. Maybe that's what I need to do, is come back after I've rested at the bonfire. Hello. Whoa. Oh, yeah, you're a big tough boy. Quit. Where are you backing up to? Backing up like your mama taught you? Ugh. If I'm careful about this, I could probably kill him. It's really not that tough. I just gotta be mindful of my stamina if I'm gonna block his hits. Ouch. Mindful of my timing as well. Woo. So you're supposed to be a cat-ish thing from what I'm reading. Ouch, okay, I got a bit greedy on my hits there, that's fine. Uh-oh, I think his friends are coming. I just saw someone else jump down from that cliff. Makes me a little bit nervous. Okay, there's 2 more of them. Just when I thought I was doing alright. Now... Oop! Are they like his friend? Okay. Yeah, I really wish I had my heavy soul arrow so I could just ping him while he's walking away like this. Watch your 6, Andrew. Okay. If I run out of charges here, I'm gonna nix this idea. And my guess is these guys probably respawn, so it's not unlikely that I'm wasting my time, you know? I got that nice audio cue so I can hear when they're rolling at me. Here comes the other guy. There he is. Missed the cue on that one. Okay. Do I have any fire bombs? I've been kind of banking those for a while. Might be a good opportunity to use them. What is the green blossom? Temporarily boost. Oh, we got a bunch of them. We got 20 fire bombs. Let's try and do this. See where this gets us. Guys covered in hair should be, you'd think would be susceptible to fire damage, right? Oh yeah, they're not a fan of that. Aw, poor little kitties don't like the fire, huh? That was... I don't know why it changed my auto-targeting. Can I please get this guy while he's glitched out? There we go. Well, that's a convenient little glitch. I don't know why it happened. 2,000 souls for each of those guys, though. Dodging that is tough. It has such a wide AoE to it. You gotta really have... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Turnabout's fair play, as they say. I'm out of flask charges. But this should be the last Catboy. I don't know what it is about that corner and why they keep retreating to it. Alright. I'm a bit nervous going back in here without any charges on my flask. Keep an eye on the time. But I think that was all of them, right? Or am I in for a really rude awakening here? Let's just keep the fire bombs equipped. Having an empty flask equipped is not going to benefit us at all. Might not hurt to have a humanity equipped, honestly, because that restores your health, doesn't it? Looks like a couple of items. Is there any like tree boys? I want to gank me when I'm not paying attention. Souls? Just a soul, okay. Oh, and that's one of those flowers. It's just a whole nother zone, huh? Can I get up on this cliff where they jump down from? Feels like something I should be able to do, but maybe there's a secret way to get there. I didn't see any ladders, so my guess is you come from somewhere else on the map. If you can actually get up there, that is. Okey-doke, let's just kind of slowly expand our explored zones. I don't want to like run out into the open and past areas that I haven't explored, because it's a good way to get surrounded, it seems like. I see these glowy things in the distance and think they're items, but they're not. They're just those flowers. Yeah, we got some splishy splash water there. Oh, by the way, let's change out the iron ring. I don't think I need it right now. Wolf ring. It's not like the flowers are actually collectible items either. My guess is maybe once you get slow fall, there's a specific area you can jump off of down to a secret. That sounds like something people do once they've beat the game a couple of times and want to find all the hidden areas in the world. I hear somebody. can't hear him anymore. Didn't sound like one of the trees. Maybe it was an audio glitch? I don't know. Maybe it's somebody up in that tower. I don't know. Exploring new areas is scary. Especially when you got 16,000 souls. Which, in the scope of things later on, might not be that much, but right now it equals a whole new weapon upgrade. So, that is somewhere you come down from. Oh. This could very well be a mimic. I know that they're a thing in this game. Just toss a firebomb and find out. That was bad. That would have hurt him, right? It's an actual chest. It's not a mimic. Okay, it's an actual chest. Stone armor. That's got to be super heavy. There's no way that isn't really heavy. Where's that at? Stone armor. Whoa, a lot of defense, though. Man, that'd be tasty if I could actually use it. Maybe at some point in time I can. But that's going to be like a fat roll build for sure. Alright. Oh, there is stairs I can get up. It looked like a one-way cliff that I was more meant to fall down from, but... Do you suppose there's like a bonfire or something up around here? Says bad news written all over it. Oh, I can talk to you. Hi?
Is it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well to find me, but cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorius? My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorius art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
Wait, what question am I answering? She didn't ask me a question. Is she is she asking me? I think the question she's asked, I'm going to call her she. It's just kind of like a cat thing. I think the question she was asking me is, am I looking for the grave of Artorius? Not if I'm going to continue. Generally speaking, yes is the answer you want to go with in this game. So I'm going to go with yes.
Well, indeed. Thou art a strange one. Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood.
Hello.
I command a clan of hunters who track down defiers of the forest.
About
What
that.
dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us?
Oh, you're a covenant.
Oh, yes. I believe we would suit thee well.
I mean, you pretty much join every
I
covenant
am
just to get their
very
stuff, right?
glad. And now thou art one of us. Let us establish a covenant.
What is that? Sure. I mean, maybe you have a special gesture for me. Maybe you have some cool stuff I can buy. Covenant established. And I
And
can
here,
change them at
take
will, it
this
seems
ring.
like. Oh, thank you. It's very pretty.
That ring. It allows for thine summoning. If mine
Okay.
senses reveal intruders, then I will summon thee.
You'll summon
Send
me?
them off, sir. I beseech you.
Or can I summon you?
I shall summon others who will, by their honor, work tirelessly with thee. Thou shalt receive great reward, and whatsoever ye shall pillage will be thine own. A true agreement, not so? But thou must heed the golden rule. The clan is thine own family. To thine kinsmen forever stay true. Darest not in any attempt to double-cross. Have no doubt, such wretchedness never will we tolerate.
So, about those guys I killed earlier. That was before I joined the Covenant, right? So we're good, huh?
Ah, my
You don't have anything to sell, huh? I guess I joined purely... Who's that? Okay, hang on a second. Before we address that, let's go see that cat ring. Oh, by the way, the Dust Crown grants extra sorcerer castings but halves HP. No thanks. It sounds pretty good, but it sounds like a glass cannon kind of a build. Answers Alvina's summoning. Ring granted to those bound by the Forest Hunter Covenant. Answer Alvina's summoning. The white cat Alvina speaks a human tongue and has lived since the early age of fire. Oh, a trusted friend of Knight Artorius. Oh, the Artorius is the wolf guy with the sword, right? I know this a little bit. I don't want to put it on quite yet. Are you friend or foe? I can't lock onto you. Oh. There's a couple of you guys out here. Hi. Who are you?
I've heard all about you. I'm Shiva of the East,
Hi.
captain of the brigade. Let's teach you the clan basics now,
Okay.
as there's no time to chat.
Are you part of the cat gang?
Except there is little in the form of rules. You hear? Fight and hunt as you like. Whoever's fastest gets the prey.
Okay.
That's the way we do it. Only, don't forget what Arvina said. Traitors aren't given a second chance, for any reason. That's about it then. Don't worry. It's a good old time, isn't it? Great to have you with us. Good hunting to you.
Okay. So if I screw up the covenant, I can't come back into it like some of the other... Oh. Are you dead? Okay. You're just a ghost guy hanging out. Are you guarding something? Are all these guys friendlies? Is this just like a friendly camp up here? Who are you? I can't even talk to you. You're a nobody. Alright. What about this guy over here? Who are you? Just random cleric, huh? Okay. Alright, what do you guys gotta say? Try luring it out. What? Luring what? Huh? Now, how did you suppose they managed to get on top of there to put that message? Like, I can't even get to a spot where I can read it. Oh, hang on. There it was. I can't read it now. I want to read it. Oh, happiness ahead. That doesn't sound... When someone says happiness... Here? I feel like you guys are leading me somewhere. Hello. Who are you people? Why won't you say anything? Oh, that's just a flower, not an item. Well, I wish there was a bonfire. Try comfort. Maybe. I'm guessing something along the way. Because at some point in time, I do fight Artorius, right? The wolf with the sword. And maybe after I defeat that boss, all these guys are angry at me. And so this becomes a much more dangerous zone. I don't know. I don't know. There's so many unanswered questions. Now I feel like I keep hearing a bear in the background. am I? Like, I have no idea where I'm even at. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get so deep into a zone with no bonfire that I'm not gonna be able to end the stream on time. And then what? Hang on a sec. Oh! Oh! We're back here! Okay. We did kind of like a big circle. Fair enough. So we kind of circumnavigated the whole waterfall a little bit. Alright, okay. Well, this would be the time in which we would head back to a bonfire, but what is that? That's another tree guy. I don't want to get flanked by something that's out there in the wood. Oh, got two of them. Cool. Now, I don't suppose you guys want to, like, get nice and close to that edge so I can just, like, shove you off of it? Guys, I don't have any Estus flash charges! Oh, there's a bunch of them. Oh, there's a bunch of them and I got no charges. Okay, let's skedaddle, shall we? Where am I going? Is this my exit? I think this is my exit. Gentlemen, this is where I bid you adieu. I just passed the ladder. Are those guys still gonna jump off the cliff and follow me? Okay, I think they tethered back. Okay, now I'm at a bit of a dangerous point. So let us move back to the bonfire, and perhaps even to the blacksmith, and then we can up the damage on our sword, and then everything's Gucci, right? At the very least, we're at a point where it's easy enough to retrieve our souls. if it comes to that. And down we go. That waterfall seems like it's particularly loud. Now, I've seen people slide down ladders, and I do not know how they do that. That's how they do it. Like, I've tried pressing down and then, like, hitting B, but that doesn't do anything. But you gotta stop pressing down and just hold B. Cool, okay. That's fine. I wonder if I have to have a dragon skill. Hello? What was that? That looked like I just got a bunch of souls, but I didn't get any souls. Was that the ring? Does that have something to do with the ring? I don't want to use the ring. I don't want to answer the summoning. I have no health. Maybe I'll rest at the bonfire and then try the ring on, see what that gets me. Whew. Better pay attention to where I'm going. Is this always here? Shield ahead. Thanks, but I already got it. Okay. No place like home, right? Oh! Oh! It gave us one... We just got a random Estus Flask charge. So I know that there's a lot of things that aren't completely explained in Dark Souls, and one of them is that sometimes when you rest at a bonfire, you get a bonus charge. And apparently you can get bonus charges just out in the wild. Maybe you have to have an empty flask and it's just like, here's a free charge to get you along. But still, I want to have full flasks. Probably could. I can level up once. So let's dump one into strength. See you later, kitty. I kind of want to start dumping a bunch into strength. And we still have our 10,000 for weapon reinforcement. I wish this was Dark Souls 3 so I could just teleport between bonfires. We'll see. If I get to a point where I'm kind of bored with Dark Souls, I might try out Dark Souls 3. Just for the funs of it. See all the quality of life improvements they have made. I think what makes these narrow ledges particularly precarious is the fact that the hitboxes on, or the collision boxes, oh crap, that was a grab. Should have seen that one coming. The collision boxes on, as I was saying, oh, there's two of them, on the walls is really large. Really? Is he seriously hitting me through the wall? That is nonsense. There's so many of those moss clumps. I'm sure they're nice when it gets to situations like where there's a ton of guys that cause you to bleed or get poisoned, but hasn't been an issue quite yet. So I guess maybe I'm just stockpiling them for that zone. Now what I might do is just go talk to the blacksmith and then use a homeward bone to head back to the bonfire instead of running all the way back. Might not be the best use, honestly, but...
Well, I could use him. Need him.
Yes. Can I reinforce... No, it's armor. Drake sword. Hey, one dragon scale and 10,000 souls. It's the same thing for every single level, it seems like. So, I'm guessing there's a limited number of reinforcements. Not only... Well, maybe... Wow, that's really cheap to reinforce. Maybe I should be dumping stuff into, like, claymores and stuff. Because these actually get bonuses from stats. That's the main thing with the Drake Sword, is it doesn't get any stat bonuses. So it doesn't really increase in strength as I do. So, you know, parameter bonuses. No auxiliary effects. Whereas things like the Claymore does. Even the Black Knight Greatsword does. Of course, that requires 32 strength, but... Mailbreaker could be pretty good. It's actually pretty good on magic casters, it seems like. Or at least magic casters get a bigger benefit from it. Gargoyle Tail Axe I've reinforced a couple of times because it was so cheap. And it gets stat bonus as well. So it might actually be worth checking out some of the other items. Like, eventually, reinforcing these items is going to surpass the viability of what the current ability to enforce this is. But it still seems like 240 is going to be hard to beat. Even if I reinforced one of my other weapons 3 times, I don't know if it would be able to beat it. The gargoyle tail axe is kind of neat. I'm not a huge fan of it. It has kind of a slow swing that I'm not really liking. So I'm trying to read the damage. 43, 47. Oh, that's what it would increase with reinforcement. So that would be a base physical damage, 170-ish, with another with +3 on it. I wonder what kind of strength is required to two-hand this. I don't know what how that works out. Like, is it? I don't think it's half of the strength because I have at least half of the required strength. Maybe it's something like strength minus some other stat is the minimum needed. Yeah. Just kind of makes sense to stick with this.
Be careful out there.
I'm kind of wondering if those 3 cat guys are still going to be there when I go back. Do not know. I guess to save ourselves some time, we could use Homeward Bone. We got 7 of them. Why not? I think I can actually buy Homeward Bones somewhere. Maybe from the merchant back on the Undead Burg or something. Now, the other option is not this way. Let's go see if we can take on that electric drake. We did agree he was a drake, right? 2 legs. And his wings, no arms. Or is that a wyvern? I thought a wyvern's more snake-like. Hello. Oh, that was not the right button. Good start, Andrew. Way to go. Can I actually hit his wings? Whoa. Come on. Do your stupid little electric attack so I can start digging into your skin. With my sword. I'm not a fan of that, huh? Ugh. There we go. These guys honestly aren't that big of a deal. Woo! Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. See you later, I guess. Oh, unfortunately, he didn't even die. Because we didn't get any souls from that. Like, that's weird. Good old Dark Souls, I guess. Nope, we got another one. Well, how about you come over here where I can fight you out in the open? Oh, okay, that guy finally died. Cool. Come on. No, where are you going? Are you going back? Come on. No, come on. Where are you going? Oh, man. What are you doing? Is that the limit of your area? Is that what's going on right now? I think we found out where he rubber bands at. don't suppose I can lure you back this way. Okay, so... this is probably going to be ineffectual. Oh! Hey, you came a little further. Come on. No! Wow, I wish I had my shield that would actually block some electrical damage. Maybe actually, let's take a look in the inventory. Let's look, see if we have a shield that does pretty good against lightning. The grass crest actually blocks 50% of it. So it might be worth swapping to that just for these guys. Oh, 65 on the wooden shield. Makes sense. Kind of. I don't know, wood does conduct electricity if it's not fully dry. If it has a little bit of moisture in it. But blocking, I'm not really too worried about blocking. And it reduces physical by 93. I don't know, I think the grass crest. Where's that? Crap. Maybe for now. Actually, in fact, let's put both of them on. I think our roll's still fine. I don't suppose I can lure this guy off the bridge now. Do you want to come back a little bit? Do you want to fight me over here? All right, here we go. Come on. Now I can get around you. He knows my tactic. He's countering it. Come on. How about you jump over here and just fall through the world like your brother did? Are you gonna do that? That would be sweet. Cutting it a bit close. Ouch. Fortunately, I don't have that 100% physical reduction, but a few ticks of damage isn't gonna hurt anybody, right? I wonder if you guys, like, drop anything if I cut off your tail. It's probably more like a random drop just when they die. If they do drop anything. Don't move around like that. Ugh, get out of that corner, please. Come on. Why don't you come down here now? Really, back in the corner. There. I killed him legit. So I don't feel so bad about the other guy dying so quickly. Saved us a little bit of time. Now there's 3 of them over there. I wonder if I could equip a bow and maybe lure him over. Suppose that'll work. Where's a bit of a long shot? There is my long bow. There it is. And then... watch, this is just going to trigger all of them. Oops, missed. No. It doesn't even react, huh? Really want to hit him on the head. I don't know if that does bonus damage or not, but I like to think it does. Whoa, he wasn't a fan of that. Do you suppose he's taking damage? I wish bow builds were actually a viable thing. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm just too inexperienced with this game to know how to do that. Man, now I'm wishing I had like a bunch of arrows. Chances are I'm doing nothing for damage. Well, that's it for our arrows. It's worth a shot, I guess. I want to just lure one of you guys. Preferably the weakened one. No, close the menu. Oh, no, go. Now that's one set of stomps, right? That wasn't two set of stomps? Oh, good, perfect. What was that? What was that? The brigand army? Oh crap, he's rubber banding back. So hard to aim these things when you're not locked on. Okay, I'm just wasting charges. Come on. I really don't want to fight you on this tiny bridge. Come on. What are you doing? Stop. Because that. Plus, if I get too close, I'm going to lure the rest of them. Really? Can I play this game? Plus, that little turnaround is going to push me off the ledge. I just know it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, and that's in a really bad spot. I don't suppose you're gonna put my soul at the beginning of the bridge, are you, game? Please? Pretty please? Am I gonna have to make a daring dash across, grab my souls, and then come back? Ooh, that bridge is... That bridge? That elevator. It's not there. That was almost really bad. I don't have a whole lot of souls, though, to collect. Honestly. Oh, man, I am covered in cat hair. Good grief. Good thing I have, like, those sticky rolls. Honestly, if you're a pet owner, you understand the value in those sticky rollers. Duct tape works pretty well, but if you have, like, a really delicate sweater, duct tape's just gonna pull more fuzz off of the sweater than it is the cat hair. And he's back. Well, let's kill this guy. You know, I did have a decent number of souls. I had at least 2,000 because each of these drakes gave 1,000. So, let's kill these guys. I wonder if because it's a Drake sword that it does actually less damage. Like, is that a thing? Like, is there like hidden stats on certain weapons? Like, because it's an elemental Drake type, he actually takes less damage from the sword, and it'd be better swapping to, I don't know, something metal or steel. Oh, that was a bite out of my face. Kind of forget that they can do that. Shoots. Shoots magoots. Please do something that will enable me to heal. That will work. Oh, crap. Come on. Do a little lightning blast. Come on. You're almost dead. Just accept it. You gonna try and glitch out again? Is that what you're trying to do? Oh, crap. All right, first one down. I guess if we kill 2 more drakes and then get our souls, it's a decent number of souls to go back to camp with. Come on. I know you'll come this far, so just follow me, please. Come on. Just a little bit further. I want you out in the open. Whoops. Whoops. Nice and close. Just play the ring around game. Whoop. Not that game. Oh, not that game. Wrong game. Come on, heal up. I'm just like stuck on his wing. Oh, crap. Knew that last swing was a mistake. Just gotta take it slow every time he pecks. See if I can get one swing in. Oop. Ouch, ouch. Please no. Please no. Ugh. Not like this. Why is it so hard fighting them this time? I felt like I did so well the first time. Oof. Got the shield up in time that time. Wisened up that time. Woo. Strong attack. There we go. Okay. Okay. So we'll grab our souls, and then we'll hightail it out of here. Hi, friends. Don't mind me, just grabbing my stuff. I'm out. I think I was never here. $4,000 souls. I mean, it's not like a full level or anything, but, you know, it's 4,000 souls. I take a little pride in the fact that I haven't lost very many souls. I mean, I've lost a decent number of souls, but compared to what some people I've seen lose, just willy-nilly because they go completely berserk in their playstyle. Let's take a breather. We got maybe like 20 minutes we can roll, I think. I could go explore the forest a little bit more. Never did get around to the graveyard this time. I definitely am not going to make it through those drakes anytime soon. I want to get a little bit stronger before I worry about that. Or at least I need to find something that they're weak to, you know. Like a good elemental weapon or something, or a good elemental sorcery. I don't know. I just feel like my sword is not doing that great of a damage. It's being reduced by something that they have. I still have no idea. Oh yeah, we never did check out the ring either. I still have no idea what that one lady was all about. She said something about engraving her name? I don't know. Maybe it'll come up later or something. Maybe we need to stop saying yes to all these pretty ladies that we stumble across. Because it's not like she gave us any kind of item to give us a clue about it. Throwing knife? I don't know. What kind of damage does that even do? Quick and easy range attack. Sunlight metals, those are for turning in for the... Oh, what was the guy's name? The colloquially known as the Sun Bros Club. You turn those in for reputation. Oh, my reinforcement junk. Repair box. Bandit's knife. That gets a decent amount of bonus from dexterity. It's one thing I've never really tried out. Like, if it attacks super fast, and it has a bonus to its critical... I don't know if that's critical damage or critical chance. It's probably critical damage. Like, I don't know. Is that something that's good for a high dexterity build? My dexterity isn't particularly high, but... See, like, look at how many times you can attack. I don't know. I was originally starting out going with a dexterity build. Now it's... My strength and dexterity are pretty even, but maybe that's par for the course. Guess we could lure one of these ice guys and check it out. See what kind of damage it does. Yeah. You can get a lot of hits in, but you need to have that dexterity to back up the damage. I'm sure it's good situationally. Oop. And like I can get in 3 hits before he turns around. Maybe there's such thing as like crit builds, where it's all about doing a lot of little attacks that have good crits. I ran out of stamina, I couldn't block it. Should have dodged. Yeah. Maybe it's decent early on for dexterity builds, but... Or maybe if there's like one of those bosses where the window in which you can get in attacks. Yeah, I know I can't wield it, but... Oh, jeez, even if I two-hand it... Yeah. I wouldn't mind trying a two-handed thing, but... Not quite yet with that. Claymore. I can one-hand it. Drake sword damage just too good. So about the brigand armor. Brigand? The baguette hood. It's actually the same. Oh, I get a little bit of more defense there, but less poison. So it's kind of like the leather armor, just differently themed. Maybe not. It's too many red numbers for my care. Maybe I'll try the different hood. I kind of like the face mask, though. Of the, what was it? Thief mask? Yeah. For a little bit of strike resistance, I don't think so. Gauntlets are, though, generally better. Lightning defense, useful against those drakes. Stone gauntlets. How heavy are those? 10. Like, that's heavier than the chest piece I'm wearing right now, and that's just gloves. Pretty good stats, though. Huh. Is this what I have on? No, obviously not. What do I have on? Why don't I have the black leather gloves on. Why don't I have these on? Stone leggings. My roll's still alright. 18 of 54. I really wish I could get to a light roll, but I think I need to... put some more points into my stamina for that. Oh, what did I have on? It was the black leather armor, right? Or was it the Wanderer armor? I think it was the Wanderer. Oh, the Brigand looks like the samurai stuff. At least the coat does. Steel's good, but heavy. Forgot I reinforced my chain armor. Maybe what I need to do is just reinforce some of my armor. That. And the Wanderer boots, was it? Yeah. That's probably fine. Rings, I'm still okay with. Poise is fine. Tearstone ring is nice. It saved my life a couple of times. Let's try putting this on. What happens if I... Nothing particular. I'm guessing I'm supposed to put it on in a certain place. Like there's gonna be like a certain cue or something. This is kind of an interesting idea. The whole, you take a severe disadvantage but get a huge advantage kind of a thing. You see it in other games where in order to balance an item, it's like, well, you can get this super awesome benefit, but you're going to be like super susceptible to X, Y, and Z. It's probably great if you're playing a sorcerer and like if you're good enough that you don't have to worry about getting hit. Because putting this on, unless you have really high vitality, you're most likely, if you're playing at your if you're fighting monsters that are at your difficulty for your level, you're probably going to get one shot. Little monsters you could probably take a couple hits from, no problem. But everybody else, and the tiny beans ring, like, what's a small increase? I don't know what small equates to. My vitalities, how do I see my vitality? My HP, oh, I can actually see right there. 40 HP. It's not that much. It was nice early on, but... Hang on a second. If I put Havel's ring on, that should change my... Ah, there we go. Nice. Wow, that increased my equipment load a lot. It went from like 50 to 80. I don't have the poise anymore, but I think that's okay. Right? It's not a huge deal. I could swap out the Tearstone ring. It saved my life a couple of times, but now I need to focus on not dying. But I think I'm gonna wrap things up. I need to get ready for a little get together with the family this evening, and plus I'm covered in cat hair, so I need to get that off of me. A couple more messages. So, if you joined me along for this ride, thank you for hanging out with me. If you're watching this later on in the video, click the link in the description and come follow me on Twitch. And you can come hang out and chat and maybe tell me how dumb I'm being. And how many things I'm missing along the way. Well, don't spoil it too much. Honestly, I kind of like finding things on my own. If it feels like I'm really struggling, that's when I like to get a little bit of a help. But, you know, try to read the room a little bit. But anyways, have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.